a young girl in a bustling Mumbai market, her laughter echoing through the crowd. Her eyes sparkle with the innocence of youth, and her joy is infectious, spreading to those around her. The market is alive with the sounds of vendors calling out, the scent of spices in the air, and the vibrant colors of fabrics and fruits. It's a place where life is lived in full, where every face tells a story of resilience and hope. An elderly man in a quiet village in the Andes, his weathered hands holding a cup of mate. His face is a map of a life well lived, etched with lines of wisdom and experience. The village is serene, nestled among the mountains, where time seems to slow down. Here, traditions are cherished. In every sip of mate is a connection to the past, a moment of reflection and peace. A businessman in a sleek Tokyo skyscraper, his eyes glued to a flashing stock ticker. The city is a symphony of lights and sounds, a testament to human ambition and progress. In this world of high stakes and fast decisions, every glance at the ticker is a step toward the future, a move in the grand game of commerce. Yet, even here, amidst the hustle and bustle, there are moments of quiet contemplation, of dreams and aspirations that drive us forward. A single mother in a crowded New York subway, her arms wrapped around her sleeping child. The subway is a microcosm of the city above, a place where lives intersect and stories unfold. Her face shows the strength and determination of a parent, the love and sacrifice that define her journey. In the midst of the chaos, there is a moment of tenderness, a reminder of the bonds that hold us together. These are just glimpses into the vast tapestry of humanity. Each face, each story, is a thread in the intricate fabric of our world. We are a mosaic of experiences, each piece adding to the beauty and complexity of the whole. We are a kaleidoscope of cultures, languages, and beliefs. From the bustling streets of Mumbai to the serene villages of the Andes, from the high-tech skyscrapers of Tokyo to the vibrant subways of New York, the pain-killing spices of Karachi, Pakistan. Our diversity and our pain is our strength. It is what makes us unique, what drives our creativity and innovation. Our skin tones shimmer in every shade imaginable. Each hue tells a story of heritage and identity, of journeys taken and histories made. Together we create a palette of humanity, a spectrum of beauty that is as varied as it is profound. We build our homes in bustling cities and remote villages, our lives shaped by unique traditions and aspirations. Whether in the heart of a metropolis or the tranquility of the countryside, we find ways to create, to connect, and to thrive. Our environmental conditions may differ, but our dreams and desires are universally expressed. Every day, we navigate a world bursting with difference. In the crowded streets and quiet corners, in the markets and offices, we encounter the richness of human diversity. It is in these interactions that we learn, grow, and find common ground. We find joy in our individuality, celebrating the things that make us special. From cultural festivals to personal expressions of style, we embrace our uniqueness. These celebrations are a testament to the human spirit, a reminder that our differences are not just to be tolerated, but cherished. Yet beneath the surface of our perceived differences lies a profound and undeniable truth. It is a truth that binds us together, that transcends the boundaries of culture, language, and geography. It is the essence of our shared humanity. It's a truth whispered in every heartbeat, coursing through our veins with each breath we take. It is the rhythm of life that connects us all, the silent language of existence that speaks to our commonality. It's a truth that transcends borders and beliefs, reminding us that we are more alike than different. We are connected in our shared moments of joy and sorrow, in our dreams and struggles. We find the threads that weave us into a single tapestry. We are one world, one people, united in our diversity. Imagine a world without color. A world where every hue, every shade, every tint has been stripped away, leaving behind only a spectrum of grays. A world where every sunrise is painted in shades of gray, where the dawn breaks not with a burst of golden rays, but with a muted gray, where the vibrant hues of nature fade into monotonous obscurity, and the once vivid greens of the forest are now just varying shades of gray. It's a bleak picture, devoid of the vibrancy that makes life so captivating. The streets, the landscapes, everything looks desolate and lifeless. Now imagine a cut, a small nick on a finger, a child's scraped knee, a paper cut that stings more than it should. These are everyday occurrences, small injuries that we all experience. Yet, despite their size, they remind us of our vulnerability. A paper cut that stings more than it should. A child's scraped knee that brings tears to their eyes, regardless of the source. A single drop of blood wells up, crimson red, against the canvas of skin. This drop of blood, so small, yet so significant, stands out starkly in a world devoid of color. It doesn't matter if the skin is dark or light, if the person is young or old, rich or poor. That drop of blood is the same color in everyone. It doesn't matter if the person speaks Mandarin or Spanish, if they communicate through words or gestures. The language of blood is universal. Prayer is not about quantity, but about quality. So let us all pray together. Let's dream of a day when we will all be together forever, not in dreams, but in reality. Even when we sleep, we dream of being together, each and every one of us. Some dreams come true. May this come true. That drop of blood, a symbol of vulnerability in life, looks the same. It is a reminder of our shared humanity, our common fragility. It carries the same essential elements, the same building blocks of existence. Under a microscope, the blood of every human being reveals the same intricate patterns, the same life-sustaining components. It's a stark reminder that beneath the surface, we are all painted with the same brushstrokes of life. Despite our differences, we share the same essence, the same crimson thread that binds us all together. blood is more than just a biological fluid. It's the essence of life, carrying oxygen to our cells, fighting off infections and healing our wounds. It's a symbol of family, passed down through generations, connecting us to our ancestors. Every drop tells a story. It speaks of resilience and strength, of the battles fought and the victories won. It whispers of shared struggles and triumphs, of the universal experiences that bind us together. When we donate blood, we perform an act of profound generosity and connection. We offer a part of ourselves, literally, to save the life of another. In that selfless act, we acknowledge our shared humanity, recognizing that the person on the receiving end is not a stranger, but a member of our extended family. We not me, us not I. Yet, despite the undeniable evidence of our shared humanity, we build walls. These walls are not just physical barriers, but also emotional and psychological ones. We erect barriers of division based on arbitrary distinctions, like the color of our skin or the language we speak. These differences, though superficial, are often magnified to create a sense of us versus them. We not me, folks. We not me. We judge each other based on the amount of money in our bank accounts, creating economic divides that seem insurmountable. The rich and the poor live in different divided worlds, rarely crossing paths, each side harboring misconceptions about the other. We cling to labels and categories, forgetting that these are human constructs, not inherent truths. These labels, whether they denote social status, occupation, or ethnicity, limit our understanding of each other and ourselves. We draw lines in the sand, separating us from them. These lines are often arbitrary, based on historical conflicts or cultural misunderstandings, yet they persist, shaping our interactions and perceptions. We forget that these lines are imaginary, that they only hold power if we choose to recognize them. By erasing these lines, we can begin to see each other as individuals rather than as members of opposing groups. We allow fear and ignorance to cloud our judgment, leading to misunderstandings and conflicts. These emotions are powerful, often overriding our ability to see the commonalities we share, perpetuating cycles of prejudice and discrimination. We create an environment where suspicion and hostility thrive. This atmosphere makes it difficult to build trust and understanding. These divisions are not natural. They are learned. Children, in their innocence, do not see these barriers. They play and interact freely, showing us that these walls are not inherent to human nature. They are passed down through generations, ingrained in our institutions and social structures. From segregated schools to biased laws, these divisions are taught and reinforced, becoming part of our collective consciousness. We inherit these biases, often unconsciously, accepting them as truth without questioning their validity. It is only through awareness and education that we can begin to dismantle these walls, fostering an inclusive society. History is a stark reminder of the devastating consequences of our divisions. From the horrors of the Holocaust and the ancient wars that are current wars in Palestine, Lebanon, Ukraine, and Taiwan, and all over the world, to the atrocities of Rwanda, we have witnessed the brutal consequences of hate and intolerance. We have seen how easily societies can fracture, how quickly suspicion can escalate into violence. Even today, we see the scars of division etched across our world. We see it in the rise of nationalism, in the demonization of immigrants, in the systemic racism and discrimination that continue to plague our communities. These divisions don't just harm individuals, they weaken the very fabric of our society. They breed mistrust, stifle innovation, and prevent us from addressing the complex challenges facing our world. When we allow ourselves to be divided, we all lose. But amidst the darkness, there are glimmers of hope. Throughout history, there have always been those who dared to challenge the status quo, who fought for equality and justice. Individuals like Nelson Mandela, Martin Luther King Jr., and Malala Yousafzai, who risked their lives to build bridges of understanding. We see it in the everyday acts of kindness and compassion that connect us. The neighbor who helps an elderly woman carry her groceries. The stranger who offers a comforting word to someone who is grieving. These small acts of empathy remind us that we are not alone, that we are all connected in the shared experience of being human. Many spiritual traditions emphasize the inherent equality of all beings. They teach us that we are all connected to a higher power, that we are all sparks of the divine flame. They remind us that true peace and happiness come from recognizing the divine light within all creation. We can all agree that there is something extraordinary about the human spirit. We have the capacity for immense love, compassion, and creativity. We have the power to overcome adversity, to forgive and to heal. Imagine a world where we see beyond the superficial labels that divide us. A world where we embrace our shared humanity, recognizing that our differences are what make us interesting, not what makes us enemies. Imagine a world where we celebrate our diversity, understanding that it is our strength, not our weakness. A world where we work together to address the challenges facing our planet, recognizing that we are all in this together. This is the world we must strive to create. It won't be easy, but it will be worth it. The next time you see someone who looks different from you, remember the crimson thread that connects us all. Remember that beneath the surface, we are all part of the same human family. Let us choose unity over division, love over hate, and compassion over indifference. Let us understand one conversation, one act of kindness at a time, and the view from the skies. Let us look at each other from a scope of respect, because if you zoom in or zoom out, we are all amazing. Each and every one of us were made by His own divine, merciful hands, shaped and crafted and styled and trimmed in every design. But we still all bleed red. We all bleed red. The future of our planet depends on it. We, not me. Us, not I. Otherwise, we can't even go to the moon or Mars if we are fighting each other. Can't even sit in the same room with each other. A shame, such a shame. Don't let the devil divide. Come all to the light.